Newsboy here, and I'm here to give you the best and only guide you'll ever need. So let's start with weeklies, currently bugged and don't actually refresh every week, but you can claim rewards after completing some of them. These rewards vary from manual piece pages to whole manuals you can use to obtain your first powerful Isatsu. Character slots. You only have access to 4 slots, the position, stats and Hisatsu all vary. You'll also notice the potential button. Don't stress about having a low potential. This can be fixed with equipment, however, having a high potential, for example 7 and above, will make you extremely powerful in the end game. Plus, there are relics which can drastically shift the power paradigm. Now, of course, there's the shop. The in-game shop is only accessible in the lobby and refreshes hourly. You can buy all sorts of things like manuals, tokens, and maybe even relics if you're lucky.
Guys, quick side note. If you think missing parries or using anything that would put you on a normal cooldown should not be connected to global cooldown, please upvote in public suggestions. Thank you.
Enough lobby touring, let's get into game mechanics. I'll start by showing you how to properly tackle and avoid tackles. So, as you'll be able to see, tackling with Z is very efficient for closing the distance or creating a distance when trying to nab the ball of your opponent. Similarly, it's very easy to sidestep too. Now, the X variant, or standing tackle, is just as efficient as it's a lot harder for your opponent to predict. However, they can infinitely guard you so long as their guard stat is higher than your body stat. Rendering your standing tackle useless. Don't let yourself remain second-rate. Devour them. If your opponent is guarding and you slide tackle them, no matter what their guard stat is, they will always lose possession, thus making slide tackling superior, at least in this instance. Granted, guarding drains stamina, so how do you counter slide tackles? Parry. Pressing spacebar will allow you to parry any and all tackles directed at you. This also gives you brief iframes and removes your parry cooldown upon a successful parry. Now, I've seen a lot of you robots catch a bad case of protagonist syndrome, and I just want to show you how redundant Hisatsu usage is when you're literally in front of the enemy team. Keep in mind, the charging effect does not give you any invincibility frames, it just makes you a victim. Also, missing a parry will put you on global cooldown. Now there's a new mechanic designed to help you become Nagi from Blue Lock. You can control the ball in the air now just by jumping, and if you have the stats to volley, you can easily aim your shot while in the air. A little quality of life update. I also want to show you guys the difference in aiming your camera alongside charging your passes. So I'll start by full charging and looking down. This is now full charging and looking up. This is tapping whilst looking up. Finally tapping whilst looking down. Oh, I almost forgot. You can bypass some tackles and avoid some Hisatsu techniques by dashing. Pressing the F key will give you some iframes to overcome your skill issue. However, this isn't absolute as some Hisatsu, like a killer slide, bypass your iframes. Although it's still a good get-out-the-way method. One more thing, Flurry Dash at version 1 only has 4 dashes, so time your tackle correctly and get rewarded with a chance.